Dianne, actually, I met through some networking, and she came to one of my social media boot camps, and it was from the boot camp that I started to work with Dianne. And I spoke to Dianne after the class, and she said, you know, it was a really, really good program, but I think that you could make it just a little more structured because it would kind of get a little bit off base, and you know, there'd be more time taken in some areas than that should have been focused on others. We broke it down into the number of minutes we would spend on each topic area in the sessions, and then I had a plan that I could follow and keep the class on track. It was a little bit nerve-wracking for me because I didn't know sometimes where things were going, and I didn't know how to bring people back on track. And I think I would still be doing that, and I would still be going into it a little uncertain about where it was going to go. Having the curriculum that Dianne put together for me means that when I sit down, I am prepared, and I've got it scheduled, and I know that I've got 2 hours per session. I know exactly what I want to cover in those 2 hours. And if it starts to wander off, I can look and say, okay, we've been here for 45 minutes, and at the 45-minute mark, we should be talking about. And it just takes the stress off of me, and I think it takes the stress off of the people who are learning. Dianne is an extremely easy person to work with. She's got a lovely personality, which I think is important for everybody. And I find Dianne to be an extremely supportive person, which is really important. I'm sort of a big picture thinker, and I can tend to wander a little bit, and Dianne very nicely brings you back to where you need to be. The other thing that Dianne helped me with was to come up with a survey of questions so that I could send it out afterwards and just ask people whether they learned in the course and what they thought of it. And you have to have really specific questions for that as well, so that you're getting data that's measurable. I was looking over the material again today that she gave me, and like I said, it was kind of a master plan. But in looking at it, I thought, because I'm just getting my boot camps back on track, and I thought, this is almost like cookie cutter. I can take this to any one of my boot camp sessions and apply it. So we didn't have to go into detail this course, and this course. So she made it very easy for me to carry on my own, which is really important.